welcome back to my channel. This is SF6, your main character Chris underscore Venus SF6. This is what and the main character name is Luke. Yeah. No talking. So we'll do this real quick, and without further ado, let's do this. Let's get right to it.
Get in there! You don't want to miss this event. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
I'm ready.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Had the radar up and running. Taking stock. A little too greedy there. Going in? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big low reaching heavy. Throws them. What's next? Big counter. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Breaks those shins. Goes for the jump in. Jumps in. Experiencing burnout. Was hungry for the cook-some. This is going to deal some big damage. Both sides, big time lift. Hug nothing but in flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Barely blocks the jump in. No heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Okay, they trade hits. Big counter. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Decides to buff up while they can. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Going in? Player 2 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Condor Uses the gauge for a super art. Thunderbird! And with Condor Wind stock, it's gonna deal even more damage. Just goes for it at this range. What'll happen here? Jump! Reads the jump in perfectly. Are they going to slams on the break and shuts out the counter? Are we gonna see a comeback? Flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Billy's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They block the overhead and buffs up. Backs away. Not about that BFF life up. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Looking for a chance. Medium kick. Connects with medium kick. This is gonna hurt. Both fighters planning something? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to set the low. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 has the life lead. Time to sit on the lead. Who's going to break the silence first? Takes a trip. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick some KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Rising uppercut. Jump. Hits him with a stop and block. Ups the damage, looking to impress with this super. Medium kick. Goes all in with the uppercut. Like the low block. They gamble something, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh, what a finish! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Knockdown. Squeezes the gauge. They block the overhead and blows him. What's next? Taking stock. Jumps in. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. In there! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sandblast! Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Blossom! This is the perfect range. Flushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Jumps in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still going on the offensive? Players flatline.
Copy, careful.
Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Good anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Gets a crucial back throw in. The jump in catches them. KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Does a good job of pushing back. Does a good job escaping the corner. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without her experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Anti-air drops her. How will they utilize this? Not much life left, but they're drop critical. What's gonna happen? In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The throw misses. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Spends the meters to throw on some massive damage. The SA's good. What now? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 has some closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. brushes off the impact. Medium kick. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just hits them with a stop and bomb. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta make something happen to increase Mano's metal level. They're going for the super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Sweet.
Feeling a nice chunk. Big time whip. Barely, just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Knockdown and player 1 is working with a impact squashed. Back sees the overhead coming. They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. Excellent block. Crowns him from above. The low kick hits. Knew the throw was coming. They've gotta go. Overhead. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Uses the target combo as a filler. No! This is great! Overhead. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Getting it all on the drive rush. This is gonna hurt. Both sides get it connects with the throw. Player 1 still has big time whip. A real test of nerves here. Oh, they got him. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Pokes with a medium kick. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Grabs him. Knockdown. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Big counter. Jumps up, brushes that off, and keeps going. Nice Manejidori. Getting those throws all pumped up. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Meter management is going to be a huge factor. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Knockdown and... just goes for it at this range. And Mono grabs him. This move brings a whole new meaning to the last dance. It's the pas de deux. Going in. The low block. Throws him. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Got it. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Pay attention.
Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The impact gets blocked. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Combo with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO!
Oh.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Can't tech the throw? They've piled up the knowledge. Now hits them with a stopping bomb. Flashes them. They just won't stop switching sides. Steals back a chance. Uses the target combo as a filler. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. What'll happen here? Rising uppercut. It knocked them out of the air. Life lead is there. Anti-air in the clutch. Both avoiding the strong super hard incoming. Bring in the heat. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They block the overhead and... Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner steal. Combo with the target combo. Life lead opens up. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Sticks the combo. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Nice counter. What a clean counter. Scrapping it out up close. Goes for it all, but just misses. With an impact. Gets scooped from down low. Smart play with the throw. Quick breather. Jumps. There's an overdrive arc. Crosses him from above. Are we gonna see an anti-air in the clutch? Whoa! Critical art now? I gotcha! Doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if it...
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Drive impact is blocked, but takes a bite out of the drive gauge to apply some pressure. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Had the radar up and running. Knockdown. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Grabs him, takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. Hits him with his free throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side spin. Player 1 can't use any drop. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Opts for the free flow kicks to get drive runs to keep it going. Player 2 is the KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
All right, you ready?
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Punish is there with the drive impact. Really laying on the pressure. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? One combo can end this round right now. Jumps! Experiencing burnout. Player one KO! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate! Ooh! Lands a rising uppercut. Jumps in. Caught in the crosser. Tried a standard block and got hit with the crosser. Player brushes that off and keeps going. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters have a full perfect execution with the anti-air. Medium kick hit. Uses the gauge for a super arm. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Kidding me?
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Knockdown. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us jump KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes to the overdrive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hit them with a stopping body. Roughing up the body. Very slick with the combo. Goes for the jump in. Knockdown and player one will need to play it experiencing burnout. Gets the jump in. Which way you gonna block? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Are we low heavy? KO.
Fuck, man.
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Checks with the projectile. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Impaler incoming. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. The low doesn't connect. Player two kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Knockdown and overhead Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something?
Oh, can't get out there!
Player 2
Let me give me a
wins it.
chance
Oh,
to get out there!
let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? What's the play here? Okay, they trade hits. Low heavy. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Yet so. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Goes for perfect parry. How will they follow up? Perfect read with the drive parry. Hits him with a stop and pop. Jumps in. Jumps up. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and... You've got sets up with the jump in. We're near the pumps the brakes on the impact. Zones with the fireball. Just go for it. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open with a jump in. Jumps, dropping him from the air. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. And it is on. Jumps up. Player 2 has the soup low heavy. Throw is denied. What a read. Player 1 whip goes to the air. Taking chunks out of each other. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Amazing. Player poses him. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Scuff him. Nothing stops this train. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Wall flat into the guard break. Gets the... They didn't get the rope. Player 2 clinches the win.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Lots of aggression from both sides. No zero on fire. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Knockdown. Box him with a target combo. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Yes! Drive impact for the win. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That's a counter. Okay, just goes for it at this range. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Good. Player 2 drops him to half, closing the gap. We have a super art, hits him with a stop and block. Jumps in. A noticeable life lead is a comeback still in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Where you go? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2, ooh, does him dirty. Oh, here we go. Crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting, this can lead to some big damage. Getting a this is gonna hurt. Okay, here we go. The low. Oh, the throw connects. A real test of nerves here. It is over. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Charges forward. Holds out with the block. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. The low kick connects. Goes for the throw. All right. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Combo with the target combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Neither of them willing to back off. Knockdown. Player 2 has completely used all of their... Were they baiting them? Here. Jumps in. Both fighters are weighing the smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Did well to get the buff in there. It's not over. Bops him with a target combo. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. Jump. Hits them with a stop and block. Not close enough for the throw. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Knockdown and throws them. Can they create an opportunity? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of cheaters. There's spamming. It's like they know every move I make. They're using the hard drive impacts and everything. Doing everything I could. Never get the right scribe favorite. I'm tired of gamers, online gamers like this. Other online gamers always cheat. So you get $3 million in that context, but you know one sorry punk scrubbing. Don't know how to play. You always make copycat every move. You always make it. Always spamming. That's all you think of, and that's all you care about. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Don't forget to double like it, leave a comment below, subscribe, follow, join the family of such and don't forget to click the notification. Drop a like, leave your comment below. Don't forget me deserve a mega shout out. And keep going ahead and share my channel. So I'll see y'all Wednesday. So, yeah. Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Peace. I'll see y'all later.